and welcome to CXO Insights. I am joined today by Lakshmi Hanspal, the Chief Trust Officer at DigiCert. Welcome, Lakshmi.
Thank you, Adele. It's wonderful to be here. It's a lot of energy and we're going to have a great conversation.
Thank you so much for joining us today. So, Lakshmi, if you could just kick us off with, giving us some insights as to how DigiCert is how does DigiCert define and approach the concept of digital trust? And can you take us some of your offerings as well in this space?
Right. So when you think about digital trust, it's the confidence of security, privacy, and authenticity of digital interactions. Think about your interaction with the bank. You want to make sure it's the right entity and that your engagement with that entity is always secure. So that means trusted destination, which we call DNS, and secure communications, which we call PKI. And DNS and PKI are the cornerstone of offering digital trust. When we think about companies operating at the scale that they're operating today, each one of them needs automated trust management. They need to drive zero trust. They need secure multi-cloud operations. DigiCert provides and delivers digital trust as a platform across the gamut of endpoints, machines, services, software, content, and devices. So if you think about the layer, the tech stack layer of where all digital trust needs to exist, we play in those layers.
So basically, it's about building trust throughout the whole digital journey of an end user or of a customer. Is that?
That is correct, yeah, because that's the expectation of the customers. And truly, customers want to break the silos that exist today. We can secure endpoints. We are lost when it comes to the edge. So we want to break those silos and make sure that we are securing across the entire spectrum of that interaction.
And Lakshmi, your role is very interesting to me, Chief Trust Officer. Can you just talk to us a little bit about that? What is a Chief Trust Officer, and what role will people with your role or with your designation play in the bigger cybersecurity picture?
See, I've been very privileged and honored to operate global security services at scale at companies like SAP, Box, and Amazon. And I have seen firsthand the shift of trust from a compliance checkbox to a cornerstone of a foundational business asset. The rise of the Chief Security Officer is a reflection of that shift. I predict that in the coming years, 2025 and beyond, there will be heavy investment in this role. And why? Because the expectation of the Chief Trust Officer is to deliver digital trust across the spectrum of securing digital transactions and experiences, delivering and building data privacy and ethical AI practices, and doing so as a foundational business asset for our customers. And the Chief Trust Officer needs to be able to provide a way to measure, maintain, and prove this trust at every single interaction, layer, and experience.
Thanks so much for sharing that. And as we look at the technology industry today, there are so many technologies that are impacting various industries across different markets. We have AI, machine learning, the Internet of Things. So at DigiCert, how are you ensuring that these technologies that that are in the market, are organizations looking forward to adopt, are built in such a way that there's a foundational trust in them that organizations can benefit from?
See, any of these newer emerging technologies, AI, Internet of Things, IoT, or even compute that is getting quantum at the quantum level, these are emerging technologies, but the foundational level at which you deliver digital trust still remains at trusted destination, secure communication. I go back to the basics of what digital trust is. So it goes back to secure DNS. It goes back to secure PKI, public key infrastructure. And DigiCert is a leading player in that. So we're able to cater to any of these new technologies also. But I also want to mention, let's take that example of IoT, for example. We have a standard called Matter, which is from the Connectivity Standards Alliance. And what Matter it does is, it's an interoperability standard that creates a common language. So you can have different smart devices in your home. You can have your Alexa control your Nest thermometer as well as your Hunter Douglas shade. Now, DigiCert is the first certificate authority to be Matter certified. So when we want to enable IoT, we do DNS, we do digital trust across PKI, trusted lifecycle management, we talked about zero trust, but on top of that, we want to ensure that we're able to be standard certified for those particular technologies. Let's take AI, for example. DigiCert provides cryptographic protection of AI infrastructure, right? And we also spoke about quantum safe solutions. Now, quantum computing and post-quantum cryptographic compromise is something that's going to happen in your and my lifetime. So for the naysayers that say, no, this is the next generation's problem, we need to solve it today. And DigiCert firmly believes it. It was the first company to declare Quantum Readiness Day, September 26th of this year, and we had a wonderful session. So I think we are able to look around corners. We're also able to ask and think about the dogs not barking. What are people not thinking about today? That we need to be able to create paved path for our customers.
Thank you so much for your time, Lakshmi. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.